Hey everybody, it's me again, Herrick Kimball, and today I'd like to tell you about buckthorn. You may already know what buckthorn is. It's a tree or a shrub. It's actually more of a tree, and it's an invasive species. And I was just loading some buckthorn wood into my wood stove, and I thought I ought to talk about this buckthorn because for one thing, it's a very nice firewood. Are we focusing there? Listen to how dry this is. That's the sound of dry wood, and hardwood at that. And this buckthorn, well, it'll get about yay thick. It's about 3 inches thick. Diameter is the word I should use. Diameter, 3 inches diameter down to, well, 1.5 inches. That's what I cut it at. Anything smaller than that we don't bother with. But I'm back. I had to leave because out of the corner of my eye I could see out the window through the kitchen that the mail lady had pulled into the driveway. And when the mail lady shows up, and I have a lot of mail out there for her, I go out and give her a hand. So, back to buckthorn. Buckthorn is an invasive species. It is not considered a worthwhile wood for firewood, but I'm telling you right now, it makes a great firewood as long as you get it dry. It's dense, it's hard, it's ideal. Now, the problem with buckthorn is it's invasive, like I said. But there's a way to control it, at least, to some degree, if you have it. And that is with buckthorn baggies. And maybe you've heard of these. If you haven't and you have buckthorn, well, you need to check it out. You need to check out buckthornbaggies.com. And the way they work is ridiculously simple. You just cut your buckthorn tree off, leave a couple inches or so above the ground, put the baggie over it. It's a heavy black plastic bag, and you put a big zip tie on it, and you leave it there for a year. And the tree dies. If you just cut the buckthorn tree off and you didn't put that plastic bag over it, it would regrow. Enough of that. I want to stop here. I want to head down into my woods.
So here I am along my woods, along the road. Look at those skies. That is Payne's gray. The color of those skies is Payne's gray. I learned that when I took watercolor lessons from Olive Adams, friend of my mother's. She lived down the road a short ways. She's dead now, but she was a nice lady. Payne's gray out today, and here we have a buckthorn. Hark! No, that's not the word. Look! Over yonder, it's a buckthorn. Now it's got some green leaves on it. Let's see if we can find a thorn. Oh yeah. I see one right there. See it? Wait a minute, there it is. Right there. Buckthorn. And this needs a buckthorn baggie next spring. Now, okay, let me see if we can see some orange. Get the Leatherman out here, and well, one-handed. See, that's kind of orangey. Definitely is orange. And when in doubt, scrape the bark. You'll see the orange. Okay, there we go. Buckthorn, invasive species. And there we have it. There's a buckthorn baggie. I put this on in the spring. You can see this is the second year I've used this baggie, and you can see the zip tie right here. Okay, so there it is. That buckthorn, when I take that bag off in the spring, when it will have been there 1 full year, that buckthorn will no longer grow. No sprouts, it'll be dead. It works, folks. All right, here is what I want to show you. It's not a buckthorn baggie that I have here. It is instead the cutout from one of my Minibeds-On-Plastic garden beds. I took the square. I had two, actually used two here. I had two buckthorn trees, cut them down. I bought some heavy-duty black plastic zip ties of my own, and I reused that 6mm silo cover plastic from the Minibeds-On-Plastic garden. So waste not, want not, right? I got a bunch more down there, but you get the idea. Oh yeah, I got a bunch right next to me here. Look at this. See how I kind of blouse it out around the bottom? Look at the stream here. That's a nice note to end on in my field over across. The falls up there. It's pretty, even on a cold and dreary day. It's pretty.